Hello friends and fellow VEDSies, and welcome back to the last dinner every day in September. Or at least the last dinner every day in September for now. And you know what? We've cooked a lot. And by a lot, I mean we've cooked 3 things. But there is a 4th thing I want to cook. And if you think about all the different things you can have for dinner, one of those is breakfast. That's right, occasionally it's kind of nice to flip-flop your meals around for the day and have breakfast for dinner. And so I'm going to be cooking what is one of my favorite comfort foods and one of my favorite breakfast foods, baked oatmeal. But before we get into any of that, we need to look at our ingredients. You'll need 2 eggs, 1 stick of butter, some milk, some uncooked oats, some chocolate chips, some vanilla, some salt, some baking powder, and some brown sugar. And I'll be honest, from this point on, everything is pretty easy because all we have to do is mix up in this bowl and then put it in the oven. So let's get started with that. So we're gonna want to melt our butter, and if you'll remember from my Derby pie video, it is quicker if the butter is cut up, so let's do that and throw it in the microwave for a bit. This has been out on the counter for a minute, so it's already a little bit thawed, which is nice. Waiting on that, waiting on the butter, waiting on the butter. While I'm waiting on the butter, time to put in the brown sugar. Put in the butter, time to put in that brown sugar. Wouldn't it be an excellent idea to do these next? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. Once again, rampant unprofessionalism. I should have cracked the eggs on this side of the mixing bowl so you could have seen it. Wow, who gave me a cooking show? Oh wait, I did. Of course you'll want to beat the eggs a little bit before you mix it in. You'll want 3 cups of your uncooked oats, 2 teaspoons of your baking powder. You know, despite growing up with this recipe, I've never actually cooked it before, and it's incredibly easy. I'm gonna do this all the time now. 1 teaspoon of your salt. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, just enough. And then 1 cup of your mixed chocolate chips. And you can, of course, never have too much chocolate, so there. Then a cup of milk. Brand new, so I need to get the tab off. And what better milk for oatmeal than oat milk? And something my siblings always did with baked oatmeal, but I never did because I didn't like milk, was they would always just pour like cold milk over their warmed baked oatmeal so it got all soggy and just ate it like that. Like I said, I never partook. Finally, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. All right, like I said, pretty simple, just time to mix this up. Got this 1 clump of brown sugar that I'm trying to break up. There we go, come on, come on. All right, and I can say with raw milk and eggs and oats in there, it doesn't smell great, but of course we aren't judging it based off of what it's like uncooked. We are judging it based off of what's cooked. So let's get a dish out. We're gonna wanna grease up that dish and then throw it into the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes at 350 degrees. One of my baking pans is too small and this one is too big. I would rather go with the bigger one than the small one. Because it is so big, I'm trying to get every last drop of this, every last oat into the pan. Now, when I was really young, my mother always made this with raisins, which is admittedly a little bit healthier. However, eventually my aunt convinced her to start doing it with chocolate chips, which in my opinion tastes so much better. Once again, is it the healthy option? No. Do I care? No. And because this is a bigger dish, which means that the oats are spread a little bit thinner, I'm actually gonna put it in there for only about 35 minutes. And then we're just gonna see after 1 go how well it cooked. Alrighty, time to check how the baked oatmeal is doing. Okay, it looks pretty good. Let's pull it out a little bit more. All right. Maybe could go for a little bit, but let's do the knife trick just to see. Besides the fact that I stabbed through a chocolate chip there, that is a clean knife, which means I think we are ready to try this. Well, friends and fellow Vedsies, it's time for the taste test, and I'm joined by my roommate, Joe. He doesn't like oatmeal.
I actively despise it.
But you like chocolate.
I do.
So, let's try it.
Boy.
This one has less.
Okay.
So,
less oatmeal?
Yeah, toast. There we go.
Oh, I can't scoop it. I'll go for another bite.
Oh, second bite.
I didn't get enough chocolate.
Okay. I put extra chocolate in here, so.
It's pretty good.
So,
I like it. I'll finish this.
The oats don't ruin it for you?
No, the oats don't ruin it. It's a little too chewy.
So here's my thing with that. I used a bigger pan than I normally would because the size down is too small. And so I feel like it's not as thick. So there's more dry stuff at top instead of the gooey stuff at bottom. So I definitely feel like getting another size pan or just making more of it and cooking it in the bigger pan would be better because you get more gooey stuff instead of chewy stuff.
I'm a fan. You done good.
Thank you. The oat milk, I can also taste the difference, which obviously...
Between it and normal milk?
Yeah, which obviously you don't have a point of reference because this is your first time having baked oatmeal. But I think the oat milk works, so... All right, well, thank you for being part of this. He likes it too much. He won't shake my hand.
Pretty good.
Good, I'm glad. Do you have anything to say to the Vedsies before you sign off?
Thanks for the food.
I just want to eat this now. So friends and fellow Vedsies, I will say that the last dinner every day in September is an unmitigated success, and I have had just so much fun cooking with y'all this year. And who knows, maybe there will be more cooking videos in the future. I make no promises because why would I even try to make videos outside of September? Anyway, I will see y'all tomorrow.